Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where these green line annotations are coming from. And after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done. First update is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So in the very near term, if there is some sort of bounce from this current level of support, which I'll get to in a second. So if that can produce a bounce, then like I said, key level in the near term is 870, but also keep a very close eye on that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. As of right now, yes, the purple line is above the red line, but as time goes on and as Wednesday and Thursday play out, that line will continue to move itself downwards further and further. So it very well could cross down below that red line, and at that point in time is when the purple line would take higher priority over the 870 mark. But as of right now, 870 still has higher priority because it's near term, or it's nearer to the current price rather than the purple line there. So keep an eye on those couple areas of resistance as the week continues to play out. And then as far as levels of support, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched the video from Monday, but I talked about right down here around 855-ish as being that level of support. And you can see that so far so good. That level that you would want to see hold as support is indeed acting as support. And, that's certainly a very important level, because if the price does not hold above it, I'm not saying the price is going to flush all the way down here to, the lows right there. But that does create a pretty big space on the chart as far as where levels of support are. Again, I'm not saying it's headed straight down to that, the previous lows right there, but there just really isn't anything else out there. Maybe something a little bit there at 850, but for the most part, it's kind of, putting the chart into no man's land at that, junction of time. But again, to be fair, so far so good. That 850, 855-ish mark is indeed holding strong, so you certainly want to see that continue to play out going forward. But kind of a disappointing move, given, how strong that bounce was from Monday, but also to be fair, it was just a brutal day-to-day across the markets, so not exactly shocking to see this one getting pushed down a little bit. But overall, still an interesting setup, and we'll see how this continues to play out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.